Hello everyone, welcome back to PPW channel on YouTube, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest videos about online learning. So this time, our subject is physical education for Prathom 2 students. By the way, I am teacher Michelle. I am teaching science for P1 and P2, also health for P1 and P2, and physical education for P2. Before we start, let's have these different words or vocabulary words about exercise and physical activities. So, can you please read after me? The first word is tilt. Tilt. The second word is turn. Turn. And the third word is warm up. Warm up. Once again, the first word is tilt. So, for example, you can tilt your head because your neck enables you to tilt your head. So the boy here is tilting his head on the right side, on his right side. So this one is tilt. Another word here is turn. When you say turn, you are, example of this girl, she is turning her body. Turn. Another one here is warm up. When you say warm up, you are getting ready so that you can do the different activities. So you will do first a warm up. Now we are still on the unit 6 of your physical education book. So this is about the exercise and physical activities. Now our topic for today is all about warming up before doing exercise. Again, warming up before doing exercise. Now, when you say warming up before doing exercise, we should always do a warm-up activity to get our body ready. So, for example, here, the first one is having warm up the second and the third. So what do? They are stretching their body so that it will be getting ready whenever they do different activities or exercise. So what will happen to your body if you do different exercises but you did not do warm up? So some parts of your body are getting weak. Now, how to practice body movements? So first one here is neck exercise. Now, when you do neck exercise, what is the first thing that you should do? Number one here is you need to get ready. So you need to stand straight, your hands on your side waist, and you can put your feet apart. So this is the first thing, it's getting ready. Next step that you should do is you need to tilt your head to the left. So for this example, this is your left part and you tilt your head to the left slowly. Aside from that one, number 3 here is you also need to tilt your head to the right. Tilt to the left and tilt to the right. The next one is step here, number 4. You can bow your head to the front. Bow your head to the front. And the last thing that you can do when you are doing neck exercise is you push your head to the back. Push your head to the back. Once again, number 1 is get ready. Number 2, tilt your head to the left. Number 3, tilt to the right. Number 4, you need to bow your head to the front. And the last thing that you can do is to push your head to the back. So that is neck exercise. Now, aside from neck exercise, you can also practice doing waist exercise. So from the word waist. So these are your waist, or this is your waist. Now, what is the first thing that you should do? Number 1 is, of course, you need to get ready. And the second thing that you should do is turn your body to the left. So just like in this direction, this is your left part. In this right part, you need to turn to the left part. So you need to turn your body to the left. And in this one, number 3, you need to turn your body to the right. So they are not the same. This one is going to the left. This one is to the right. So that is waist exercise. Now the third thing that you should practice is knee exercise. Now the first thing that you should do is to always get ready. Next, if you are ready, number 2 is you need to bend your knee. Now look at this picture. This is how you should bend your knee or your knees for 10 seconds. So you need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 seconds. And then go back to the first position. What is your first position? It's the getting ready, or you need to stand straight. Once again, number 1 is get ready. And then you need to bend your knees for 10 seconds. You put your arms on the knees. And then after 10 seconds, you may now stand straight. Now let's go to number 4. And number 4 exercise is the ankle exercise. Now where is your ankle? It can be found on the lower part of your leg. So it can be found here. So first thing that you should do is to get ready. Now the next step is you turn your left ankle, this one, to the left. You turn going to the left. Okay, so when you finish doing number 2, you turn your left ankle, is still this one, left, to the right. This one, left ankle going to the left, like this. And then in number 3, you turn your left ankle to the right. And then the next one is on your right. Turn your right ankle to the left. So going in this way. And then number 5 is turn your right ankle to the right in this way. Again, the first thing that you should do is get ready. Number 2 is you turn your left ankle to the left. And then number 3 is turn your left ankle to the right. And then number 4, turn your right ankle to the left. And then the last one is you turn your right ankle to the right. So that is ankle exercise. You can do it slowly. Now let's go to number 5. And number 5 is foot, leg, and wrist exercise. Now this one is your foot. So when you say feet, the left and the right too. And then your legs, left and the right. And your wrist is this one, wrist. Now after getting ready, go with number 2. You need to jog or do a jogging on the spot and flap your hands. So this one, for example, the left hand is going down and the right hand is going up. So you can do like this, going up and down. Again, you need to jog and do flapping your hands at the same time. Now in number 6, we have shoulder and arm exercise. So these are your shoulders, the left and the right, and also your arms, 2 arms. Now first thing that you always do is to get ready. Now if you are ready, you do number 2. So you need to lift your arms up. So from your waistline, you need to lift your arms up, the left and the right, to your shoulders. So they are aligned to your shoulders, straight. And now you do number 3. Number 3 is put your arms back down and then to your sides. So number 1 is you need to get ready. Number 2, you lift your arms in line to your shoulders. And then you may now go back to your first position. So this time, I want you to prepare your pencil, eraser, and your health in action book for P2. And open it on pages 97 and 98. On page 97 on your book, you need to practice all the exercises that I have discussed to you earlier. So for example, here we have these different exercises. First one, we have neck exercise. Number 2 is waist exercise. Number 3, knee exercise. Number 4, ankle exercise. Number 5, foot, legs, and wrist exercise. And number 6, shoulder and arm exercise. So for example here, if you can do neck exercise, you put a check on this part. But if you cannot do it, you put a check here. So 1 check in number 1 only. Number 2, for example, waist exercise. If you can do waist exercise, you put 1 check here. If you cannot do it, you put 1 check here. Now let's go to number 1. So you can see here the different neck exercise or steps in doing neck exercise. Now, if you are finished doing this neck exercise, you go to these 2 circles here. All you have to do is you put a check, the result of neck exercise. Now, if you are finished doing neck exercise, can you do it or cannot do it? Again, can you do neck exercise or no? So, for example, if you can do it, you put a check on this oval. Now let's move to number 2. And number 2 is waist exercise. So can you do waist exercise or cannot do? So you put 1 check on the oval. Can you do it or you cannot do it? On number 3 is we have the knee exercise. Can you do the knee exercise or you cannot do knee exercise? In number 4, we have ankle exercise. So these are examples of ankle exercise. Now you try to do them and then after it, can you do it or you cannot do it? You put 1 check only. Now in number 5, we have foot, legs, and wrist exercise. So you need to flap your hands going up and down and then jog. Can you do it or you cannot do it? Now in number 6, we have here the shoulder and arm exercise. Now look at these 3 pictures. First is get ready. Number 2 is you lift your 2 arms in line with your shoulders. And then number 3 is you go back to the first position. Now can you do it or you cannot do it? So put 1 check only. If you can do it, you put 1 check here. Or if you cannot do it, you put check on this part. Now this time, we have here the evaluation criteria. So, can do 5 to 6 exercises. If you can do the 6 exercises, you put good on this part. If you can do 2 to 4 exercises, then you are fair. And you can do 0 or you can do only 1 exercise, you are poor. Now, what is the level of your physical exercise? You need to count how many checks that you can do. So there are 6 checks. You count what are the exercises that you can do. So for example here, if you can do 5 or 6, you write good. If you can do 2, 3, or 4, you write fair. Now, if you can do one or you cannot do any, you write poor. Now, which exercise do you like most? So, for example, I like waist exercise. I like waist exercise. So you write waist exercise if you like waist exercise. Now on this last part here, on page 98, which exercise do you need to improve? So if you do 6, you write here none. No or nothing to improve because you can do all. But if you can do only 5, so you choose one that you cannot do. And then you write here. For example, I cannot do waist exercise. So you write here, waist exercise. But if you can do all, you write none. Now on still page 98 on your book, in number 3, you need to put a check in the circle next to each phrase that shows a benefit of doing exercise. So what is the benefit of doing exercise? What are the good things that it can give to you? So in the first circle here, have a strong body. So when you do exercise, do you have a strong body? Yes, of course, right? Because it can give you strength or energy. So you put a check on the first circle. Now on the second one, get better grades at school. So when you do exercise, you can get better grades at school. No, right? Because what if you do not go to school and then you do exercise every day? So this is not correct. Now on the third circle here is all organs. When you say organs, different parts of your body will function properly. All organs function properly. So you put a check on this third circle. And then the last one here is have a cheerful and happy mind. Have a cheerful and happy mind. So you are always in a good mood when you do exercise. So you put again a check on this part. So these are the benefits of doing exercise. First, you have a strong body. Second, all organs or parts of your body can function properly. And the last one here is you have a cheerful and happy mind. So that ends our discussion for today about the different exercises. And I hope you understand today's lesson. And once again, this is Teacher Michelle. Thank you everyone for listening.